Hello friends, in this video we are going to start Python. So this is our first Python tutorial. In this video we are going to learn what is Python, what is extension of Python, Python syntax, where we can type the coding of Python, how to display some text in output, how to create variables in Python and display value. So first, what is Python? Python is a popular programming language. It was created by Guido Van Rosa and released in 1991. It is used for web development, software development, mathematics, and system scripting. What is extension of Python? Like the extension of HTML is .html and of JavaScript is .js. Like that, the extension of Python is .py. Example, python.py. Now, Python syntax. The number of spaces is up to you as a programmer, but it has to be at least one. Like this coding is wrong because there is no space before this print. Then you have to use the same number of spaces in the same block of code, otherwise Python will give you an error. Like here, this coding is also wrong. Now, where we can type the coding of Python. We can type the coding in Visual Studio Code or in Idle app. And if you are typing the coding in Visual Studio Code, then you have to install Python extension in it by going to here at this option. Here, after going to this option called extension, search Python and choose this option here. Let me highlight it. This one, or I can use a pen also. Here to choose this option Python and this extension, means click on this extension. Now click on install. After click on it, you have to click on install, and now you are able to type the coding of Python in Visual Studio Code. Now, how to display some text in output? It is really simple. You have to type print like this and then bracket, double quotation, hello world, or the text which you want to display, then double quotation closing and then bracket closing. And for if you want to see the output, click on this button on right top. Now, how to create variables in Python and display value. You have to write this code for creating variables. Firstly, we will write the name of variables, like here a, and then is equal to, then double quotation and then Python and then quotation close, then b is equal to 34, and then we can write here print. Here we have used print for displaying some text, but here we will use print for displaying a value of variable. So here there is no need of quotation in this print if you want to display a variable value. And you can see here that here for Python we have used double quotation, but for 34 there is no quotation. Why it is? Means what is the rule for this? So double quotation for alphabetical letters means we will use double quotation for alphabetical letters, and for numbers there is no requirement of double quotation. Now let's do coding in Visual Studio Code. Okay. So here is my file with name lesson1.py. What we have learned? We have learned the extension of Python, which is .py. So remember to type .py after the name of your file. Now, firstly, let's display some text. So firstly, we'll write a print like this, then bracket. then double quotation if you want to display some text. Now inside this double quotation I can type hello world or any other text if you want. I can use here to print at one time, and there's nothing function that first this print will be appear and then this one. They both will appear at one time. So after hello world I can write this is Python first tutorial, or you can say lesson, anything you want. Okay, now what we have learned? We have learned that if you want to see the output, we have to click on this button, this screen button. Now here's the output, which is hello world. This is Python's first lesson. So like this the output will come. And if you are coding in IdleApp, you can you have to do same coding. So I am copying it. You can see here it is. Now let's open this IdleApp. Let me search it here. You can see here it is. If you search IdleApp or Visual Studio Code in Google, you will get both these websites. Now let's go to file or open, or you can say new file. So let me open the file, which is this one. We are doing work in this. You can see actually there's no need to copy or paste because we have opened this same file in the another app. So now let's if you want to run this code, then click on this run module, and here is the output. Here it will look like this. In IdleApp it is more clear, so but I will use this Visual Studio Code. If you want to use this IdleApp, you can. Now this is our first thing. We can delete it or cut it. Now var name a is equal to then the var value, like here can be Python. Remember to type quotation for alphabetical letters. If the value of a var is in alphabetical letters, then type double quotation for it, and if the var value is in numbers, then there is no need to type double quotation. So now it's okay. But if we see the output right now, then there will be no output because we have done nothing after creating the variable. We have to display this also. So for display and print, and remember do not type here double quotation. So let me type here print a and print b. Okay, so now let's see. Here is the output Python 34. Let me show you it in the idle also, means in IdleApp also. Okay, so this is the coding. Let me close this. Now here is the coding which we have done right now. Then run module, and this is the output. It will be in blue color. So friends, thanks for watching. Bye bye.